One of the best things you can do when negotiating a salary in tech sales is being prepared. I say this sincerely. If you prepare and crush your interview, you will be able to demand the salary and equity you want. Negotiating salary in a tech sales job requires a combination of research, preparation, and communication skills. Here are a few things to think about before we dive into the nitty-gritty. Before negotiating your salary, research the industry standards for your role, experience level, and location. Use websites like Glassdoor, LinkedIn, and PayScale to get an idea of the salary range for similar positions in your industry. Understand your own value and how your skills and experience align with the requirements of the job. Be prepared to articulate your accomplishments and quantify your contributions from your previous employers. If you have previous experience that is relevant, highlight it to make it pertinent, and you can offer a lot of value, so make sure they know it. Next, be confident. Confidence is key in any negotiation. Be assertive but not aggressive, and express your needs and expectations in a clear and concise manner. Be open to negotiation and willing to compromise. If the employer cannot meet your salary expectations, consider other factors that can improve your overall compensation package, such as stock options, bonuses, or flexible work arrangement. And next, practice. Role play your negotiation with a friend or family member. This will help you build confidence and refine your message. Now, as you go throughout the process, ask about salary, but don't feel the need to disclose your exact number you are looking for, especially in an introductory call with a recruiter. When you get into sales, you realize that introductory calls and product overviews are all about making sure that we have a right technical fit between a product and company. Similar for you, make sure things are a right fit before you disclose how much you're looking for. A good response if a recruiter or hiring manager asks you how much you're looking for in the role is, "I'm looking for a fair market offer for this position," without disclosing a specific price. In terms of salary negotiation, the person who says their number first typically loses. A person we trained asked the recruiter on a discovery call what the typical pay range was for the position that she was going for. The recruiter mentioned it was between $65,000 and $85,000 based on experience. All the woman said in return was, "I'd be looking at the upper end of that range." Now, fast forward to her getting the job, she ended up making $80K starting pay, and a few months in realized she's making $10K more than most of her colleagues she onboarded with. And it's all because she negotiated properly. The main thing to take away is to be curious, make sure it's the right fit, but don't feel like you have to say your number off the bat. Be looking for fair market value because you're worth it. To take it a step further, let's take a look at an email you can send to give you a framework to negotiate properly. "Hi blank. Thanks for the call earlier. I'm truly excited about the team, product, long-term vision, stage, my role, market opportunity, the list goes on. I look forward to making blank a leader in the background check ID verification space and having fun along the way. In regards to comp, I've been speaking with my VC and recruiter friends as well as head of sales in my network who have joined their companies around the same stage where blank is today. I also did online research to verify some of the guidance assumptions I got from my network. Online research confirmed the validity of what I was told, and I've included a reference guide below. In short, the offer I'd feel comfortable accepting on the spot today would be $200K base plus $65K bonus plus a 4% equity and a $20K signing bonus, and see the rationale below. Obviously, these numbers are big, but it can apply with any numbers in your tech sales journey. Now, data points I've considered. 1, per this guide on startup equity compensation, account executives prior to Series B typically get anywhere from 0.4 to 1.25%. While blank doesn't have a formal title structure, you mentioned I'd come in as an account executive, so I feel this range is appropriate considering I'd be fully responsible for the West Coast sales org and owning all the processes, people, eventually, and the org successes and failures. I'm also only asking for the bottom of the band of 0.4% rather than anything higher, so seems like a reasonable ask. Secondly, I'm expecting an offer this week from another startup, Analytics BI Space, Series C stage, which is higher on the base side. That said, for the reasons above and the fact that I get to work with warm connections and blank, I'm leaning towards your company. 3, I'm forfeiting about $30K in variable comp as a result of not staying at blank for another 2 months. While I was already ready to leave, meeting KarmaCheck's timeline and wanting to be on an offsite April 6th through 8th heavily influenced this decision. The signing bonus is my creative solution to come in at a lower base plus recover some of this variable comp. 4, finally, per the usual negotiation strategies, I could have asked for even higher equity, knowing we may land 4/10 to 5/10. However, I respect your time and look forward to getting this done. Please let me know if you'd like to discuss any of the above. There is so much I love about this. It is respectful, data-driven, professional, and to the point. And huge shout out to my friend Rohan for putting this together. And that's what companies are looking for. If you are able to be confident and display your value backed by data, it's going to give you a fair shot to negotiate. However, if you are not prepared, don't have the right data, and are unprofessional, it can be a huge turnoff for a company who's looking to onboard you. Whether you have a ton of experience or just getting started, you have a ton of unique value you can bring into an organization. It just might take some time and exploration to figure out what your unique value is. Once you find it, you can position yourself as a high-value candidate and command the salary you need. When negotiating salary, it's important to avoid some common mistakes that can potentially harm your chances of getting the compensation you desire. Here are some of the common mistakes to stay away from when negotiating salary. First, revealing your salary history. Don't reveal your salary history, as it may limit your negotiating power. Instead, focus on your qualifications, your experience, and the value you can bring to the role. Being unprepared. Research the market rate for the role and come up with a salary range that you're comfortable with. Be prepared to articulate your value and why you deserve a higher salary. Focusing only on salary. Salary is important, but it's not the only factor that determines your overall compensation package. Be open to negotiating other perks and benefits such as stock option bonuses, vacation time, flexible work arrangements. Starting the negotiation too early. Don't bring up salary during the first interview. Wait until the employer expresses interest in hiring you and makes you an offer. This gives you more leverage in negotiating. Being too price aggressive. Negotiating is a conversation, not a confrontation. Be assertive but not aggressive, and avoid making demands or ultimatums that could turn off the employer. Ignoring the employer's needs. Understand the employer's constraints and needs, and be flexible in finding a solution that benefits both of you. Accepting an offer too quickly. Take time to consider the offer and don't rush into accepting it. Express gratitude for the offer and ask for some time to review it before making any decision. By avoiding these mistakes and focusing on building a mutually beneficial solution, you can successfully negotiate your salary and land a compensation package that meets your needs and expectations.